Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be doing a little tutorial for you guys today about theme options for WordPress. Um, I found this cool plugin that allows you to do theme options that might be used throughout your site. So I'll give you an example of that. For instance, I'm doing this a client site for the salon, which was in my last video. And I want to give them the control to change the Facebook, the Twitter, the Pinterest, and the Yelp, because right now these are statically set in the header right here. So those are statically set. I just put the URL in there. What I want to happen is pretty much I want them to be able to supply this URL, and then it just pop it in there. And also down here in the footer we have the same thing. Okay. So I'm going to show you how we can do that. You don't need a plugin to do this. I just found this is the easiest way to do it. It's got a really nice UI, and I don't know. I like it, so I'm going to show you guys how to use it. Okay, so it's called. You go to Add New Plugins. You go Option Tree. I'm not sure if it's one word or not. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so it's this first one. So here we'll be able to add options to our theme. Alright, and that is activated, and you can see the tab right here. So I'm going to go to Settings. Alright, so you go to Settings, and this is where you can build your options. And you got some stuff over here. I'm still trying to figure it out. I guess you can import and export your options, which is pretty cool. Not sure what the layouts is yet. Haven't dug that deep into it yet. But I'll just show you guys what I've done so far. Basically, okay, so we need the Facebook, the Twitter, the Pinterest, the Yelp. Okay, so let's do add a setting. We're going to add a setting to the general. We're going to do label. We're going to do Facebook URL, and the ID. This is going to be like where you call it in your theme. So Facebook URL, and then it's cool. You can pick a bunch of different types of ways to. You can do a checkbox. Input, a text area. It's pretty cool. So we're just going to do a simple text input. Description. Please enter your Facebook URL. And I'll copy that so we can do that for all of them. Okay, so choices, no, and none of this stuff we need. Save changes. And I've just kind of looked at the basics of this so far, and it's been pretty cool. So Twitter URL, I'm going to do Twitter underscore URL, and then we're going to do the same thing, text, and right here put Twitter. Save changes. We're going to do this for all of them. That'd be cool if you could duplicate. That'd be cool. All right. So next one is Pinterest, I believe. Pinterest URL, text, alright, Pinterest, save changes, and the last one is going to be Yelp, URL, and then we're going to do text again. I haven't really looked at any of these other options yet. Haven't needed them. Alright, so we've got all the things in here so far. So this is for us. This is for the developer to use. Where you would actually enter all this is you would go to Appearance and then Theme Options. So there you go. And now you can see, oops, we messed up one of them. Okay, I obviously didn't finish it right. But this is what the UI looks like, so it looks really nice. Let's go back and fix that Twitter one. I don't know what happened there. Oh, taxonomy select. That's probably why. Text. All right, cool. And the Yelp one, I believe, didn't have a description. Yeah, okay, so Yelp. Okay, that should be good now. So now we can go back to theme options. And that looks good. So currently they already have their URL, but I'm gonna put some stuff in here. I'm just gonna put the regular Facebook stuff. I'm just gonna do not Facebook stuff. What am I talking about? Twitter. I'm just gonna put the URL of the actual site. Yelp. I'll just do this to test. Alright, so we got the data in there, right? So the next step is going to be we have to actually pull this data and pop it into those, pop it into the URL, into the href. So off the top of my head, I don't know how to do that, but there is a documentation tab that we can go to. I know it has it there. It's kind of, you can read a bunch through here. I went to theme mode, or no, sorry, code examples. Right here, you can see it shows you if the function exists, OT get option. So basically, if the plugin is installed, you know, they're storing it as a variable, but we can echo it. And then you get OT option, and this is where we set that name. So, you know, Facebook _ URL, Twitter _ URL. So that's pretty much how it works. So I'll show you guys right now. Yeah. So what we can do, I believe, let's do this. We can set all of them as a variable up top right here. Alright. Alright, so what we're going to do now, function exists. So if the function exists, we're going to do Facebook. And we're going to do Facebook URL. I'm going to copy that. We have 4 of them, so 4, and then we're going to do Twitter. What's the next one? Pinterest. And what was that? Yelp. So let's change all these out. Let's do Twitter. Pin. I don't think I spelled that right. Yeah, I did. And Yelp. Okay, so now we have these all stored in variables. So let's just test it. Let's just echo out one of these and see if it works. And this is going to be in the header. Right there. Okay, so it's working. Let's just make sure the other ones work. Twitter. Cool. So we can see it's getting the URLs now. So that's cool. So now what we can do is right here for the Facebook one, instead of actually having this this hard-coded URL, we can do PHP echo Facebook, and that should work. Cool. So you can see that worked. It's in the bottom left-hand corner. You can see it says facebook.com instead of the actual URL. All right. Before I get too far doing this stuff, let me actually input the right stuff. So let's go back to appearance, theme options. All right, so instead of these, we're going to put in the right info here. Twitter. Pinterest right here. Oops. Yelp. Alright, so now if we save that, so now these are all changeable. They can always come in here and they can always change it. So that's pretty nice. You can do a lot of stuff in there. For anything that that you guys think will work in here, you could do. Sometimes it's better to do a custom post type. Sometimes it's better to do a theme option. You guys be the judge. All right. So now we're going to echo Facebook. And let's just copy and paste this. This is Twitter. Okay. This one's Pinterest. And this one is Yelp. So those should all still be working correctly. If we did everything right. Let's just make sure. Cool. That's all working right. Alright. And now let's do the footer real quick too. So let's just go into the footer. And social right here. Okay, so same thing. Echo Facebook. Let's make sure this one works. I'm not sure. Pretty sure that variable's going to be there. I'm not sure if that entered that there. If not, we'll have to call that function again at the bottom. Yeah, it did not. Okay, so echo Facebook. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the same code we did right here. We're just going to redefine it. Not too sure why it's doing that. It should be... that makes sense, actually. Okay, so let's close out of that. Let's go into the footer. Let's just put it right above there, just like we did on the other page. Put it back. It's fine. So now that should be working. Not too sure why we had to redefine that. If anybody knows why I had to redefine that, please comment. That seems like it should work. And it's lagging pretty bad. Load. I don't know why. It's Google Maps hanging me out. Alright. And it's there. You can see that those are all there. Alright, so that part's done. Oh, actually, no, it's not. We gotta put these in real quick. There we go. This one is the Pinterest. Alright, those should be good now. Those are all interchangeable now. So if I change this one, it's going to change all of them. So that's cool. Next thing we're going to do, let's get off this page. It's taking forever to load. Alright, so what else? I think that's about it. One other thing you can do, you can see if it's empty. So let's just, for example, let's just echo out Facebook, okay? So right now that's going to echo it out up top, right there. So, okay, cool. But what if we didn't have anything right there? What if we just emptied that out and saved that? So now there's nothing there. We obviously want it to link somewhere. So maybe we can have a default. Let me just make sure I have this so I don't forget. But basically, now we got the Facebook, but it's going to be empty. So nothing's going to show, right? So let's do another if statement. Let's say if, let's do if Facebook is empty, as there's nothing in it. Let's just echo it is empty. Okay, so there you go. It is empty. All right. So I'll show you guys what we can do in a second, but it is not empty. You can put not in front of it right there, and let's put just some stuff in front of it. So right now, let's just put some stuff. there you go. It is not empty, and then it's printing out some stuff, okay? So let me delete that, and we change our code. If when empty, it is empty. It is empty. Okay, so you guys get the gist. But basically what we can do is, if the Facebook is empty, we can set Facebook to a default. Okay, so basically we can set Facebook to equal this URL, or we can just make it equal to Facebook. So let's try that. Let's do, and you can do these. You can do that for all of these. I'm not going to for this, but you can if you want. Let's not echo this Facebook anymore. Actually, yes, let's echo Facebook. So if it is empty, like it is right now, it should, if I did this correctly, should print out this just regular facebook.com. And there you go. There it is. Now if we put this URL right here, it should automatically take this instead. And it did. Alright, so that is pretty much the end of my tutorial. Don't think I missed anything. If this is the way to set a default. Read the documentation if you guys are confused. Not sure if you guys aren't sure where I got this Facebook URL, where I got this text in here. It was when I set the theme option right here. So the setting, and then if I just click Facebook URL, it's the ID. This is where it's calling it from. So I hope that clears any questions up. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just going to take this out. I don't need that. So yeah, if you guys got any questions or comments, you can post to my Twitter. Ask me any questions. I don't mind. If you guys have any requests, let me know. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching.